Hi everyone, I'm Kylie. Um, Thank you for coming and watching my first video on this channel. I do have a second channel called Sorrow's Art Grief Therapy. It's basically for people coping with grief. And when I say grief, I don't mean just like the passing of a person. You could be grieving anything really. Anything that leads you to anxiety and depression, PTSD, anything like that. I kind of teach you a coping skill of working through it through the power of art. And sorry about that, hair in my eye. And something else I do want to tell you real quick. I am recording this on my cell phone, so I don't have any editing software. So everything that I'll be uploading will be raw and uncut. And I do have neurological and psychological issues. So there may be times that I go, or kind of space out for a few seconds trying to think of what words I want to use. It's all because of that. So, and I also want to apologize for lighting and any weird issues. You are literally sitting on top of my makeup box, on top of a box of Q-tips, and a bottle of rubbing alcohol, propping it up behind it. So, I am hoping to kind of change up the way that it looks. But, in the meantime, let me tell you a little bit of what I plan for this channel, what I'm hoping to do on here. And of course, if you have any issues with grief or anything, you can refer back to my other channel. There aren't very many videos up. There's like maybe 5 or 6, but I plan on working towards that too. I have experienced a lot of medical issues lately, along with my husband and my mother, and I just haven't been up to uploading. So, with that said, let's talk about what I want for this channel. For this channel, I want to do paranormal story times, because I got a lot of them, girl. I want to do regular story times, just things that have happened to me, happened to people that I know, that I get their permission, of course, to tell. Any story that I tell, names will be changed for privacy purposes. But, again with the M's. So I guess that I can kind of tell you about me a little bit more, I guess. At least for this video. My name is Kylie. I live in New Jersey. I'm 31 years old, happily married. My husband and I live with my mother and my dog Midnight, who is absolutely insane. He's a Jack Russell Fox Terrier mix, so he's quite out there. I said that we live with my mother. Now I understand I'm 31, he's 32, it's a little old to be living with your mother. However, with that being said, my father passed away almost 5 years ago. And it took a toll on not just me, of course, but I did hit an all-time low once that happened. But but, like, it really affected my mother, of course. They were together since she was 9, he was 12. Of course, my sisters, their husbands, my sister's children. I mean, like, it affected everybody. My father was a wonderful man. He was a big kid, so I'm sure a lot of my stories might be about him, because growing up, like, big 12-year-old. So I'm sure quite a few of my story times will be about him, or something funny that he did. Sorry if I keep on looking in this direction. The camera is over here, but, like, I see myself over here, so I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, we live with my mother, and it's not just for that reason, because we completely moved out of the house that we were living in, moved somewhere else, and, like, we're kind of really living with my mother because I have so many issues. About 12, 13 years ago, my husband and I got into a horrific car accident, and I broke my back. Now, I can still walk, but it definitely took a huge toll on my life. And of course that affected my husband's life, my mother's life, everyone's life. I also have a pain condition to my bladder. If you hear me talk about it, I'll probably refer to it as IC. It is called interstitial cystitis, so it's kind of a mouthful, so I'll say IC. It causes me pain 24/7, 365. There's no getting out of it. And, yeah. When I get too much in pain, I end up passing out, stop breathing, and, so my husband really kind of needs somebody there, to help me too. So that's mainly why we live with my mother. Also, I have some psychiatric issues. I will tell you guys because I don't want there to be secrets between us. I have what's called schizoaffective disorder. It just means that I have schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, along with anxiety and depression. You probably won't ever see me during an episode. I don't think I would upload something like that, but I'm sure that I'll talk to you about it at some point. Do a story time on it or something. Let's see what else. I guess that's enough about me right now. So, on this channel, see, I told you I'd just, like, space out for a second. So on this channel, I want to do some paranormal story times, some regular story times, maybe some challenges, maybe pranks. I don't know. My husband wants to do pranks. I'm not a big prank person because it freaks out my schizophrenia. So, we'll see about that. So, I've been yapping for almost 10 minutes and not really getting anywhere. I guess I could tell you, there's something very important that I didn't tell you. The reason I have so many paranormal story times is that I am a third generation medium. my mother and I are in training to become, now let me think of the word here, spiritual evidentiary mediums, which just means that we won't tell the future. We do speak with spirit. Like we have a list of questions to ask spirits. They answer them. We give the person that we're reading the answers. And it's always stuff that they can prove or they know to be true. Say that I had a client was looking to talk to their father or something, and I would zone in on that, and I would come up with all these things that would go along with this person and the person that I'm reading, stuff that they can, agree on. I might get a memory of like some event that happened, whether big or small. I mean, it could just be like, I'll see them in the park or fishing or, whatever. And the person that I'm reading can, agree with, that did happen or was somehow relevant. But we will never, ever, tell the future, because we don't get that. We just talk with spirit. And we try not to bring anything negative through. We try and do it with love and light and positivity. However, there are some occasions that like not so friendly spirits come through. So we tend to just kind of stay away from them and bring through the positive ones, family members, loved ones. So that's why I got so many story times, because your girl is picking up on them. So, this has already been almost 13 minutes, so I guess I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I'll pick back up tomorrow, if I can talk, because I broke a tooth. I don't know if I shared that on this channel, but I broke actually 2 teeth, and my front tooth needs work, and I'm going to a new dentist tomorrow. So, as long as I'm not numb, I will do a story time on the first time that my parents and I discovered that I could see spirits. So, I hope to see you again tomorrow. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe, leave a comment, but please, no nasty comments, I guess. Just be positive and be kind to each other. Strike up conversation. I would love to read your comments and get in on them, and talk to you guys. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload. Subscribe, like, comment, all those good things. And I will see you the next time. Bye-bye.